What's going on, everybody? David here. Today we're talking travel rewards credit cards. We're going to talk about two credit cards today, the American Express Gold and the Chase Sapphire Reserve. But first off, if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the little bell icon so you can get future updates on my videos. Okay, so I did a video on the American Express Gold card yesterday, and I saw one of the comments from the viewer that said that the American Express Gold is the Chase Sapphire Reserve killer. And that was interesting to me because I never really compared the two or thought about comparing the two. But after that comment, I started thinking about it, and there's a lot of truth to that comment, because if you look at it, let's say you're a person that doesn't have either card. You don't have the American Express card, you don't have the Chase Sapphire Reserve card. Let's say you don't have any cards and you wanted to jump in and people told you, yeah, you know what, the Chase Sapphire Reserve is good, but the Amex Gold is good. Which one would you choose? And just thinking about it, I would probably go with the American Express Gold, and there are a few different reasons. The first reason, $250 annual fee compared to a $450 annual fee. And looking at the evaluation of the points are about the same. If you look at, I usually use TPG's website, and they'll do an evaluation. So they basically have Chase Sapphire points, or the Chase points, at about 2 cents per point, and the American Express Platinum is usually around 1.8 or 1.9 cents per point. So basically, if you have 10,000 points with the Chase Ultimate Rewards program, then you're looking at about $200 of value. If you have the same 10,000 points on American Express, their setup, membership rewards, I think they call them, then you'll have about $180 or $190. So they're very close. Now, when you do, let's say you have a 50,000 points or 100,000 points, obviously that gap is going to increase. But just looking at each card, if you don't have either card, I would probably go with American Express Gold. The only real benefit that I see with Chase Sapphire Reserve that American Express Gold doesn't have is lounge access. But everything else, it's very comparable. The earn possibility on American Express Gold far exceeds the Chase Sapphire Reserve. You're getting 4 times points at restaurants, you're getting 4 times points at supermarkets, 3 times points on airlines, and 3 times points on Amex travel. With Chase, you're getting 3 times points on dining and restaurants, and then 1 point per dollar for everything else. So you can really get a lot of points. You can earn a lot of points with the American Express Gold. So it's just one of those things. After they post that comment, I started thinking about it. I'm like, yeah, you know what? If you don't have either, if you're not tied to an ecosystem, right now I'm tied to Chase. I have a lot of Chase cards, and I'm kind of tied to that ecosystem, and it works well, and I like it. But if I was just starting out, I'd probably go with the American Express Gold, because if you think about that ecosystem, I have the American Express Gold card, and then in the future I get the American Express Platinum card. Now I have 2 cards that are just amazing as far as earn. With Amex Travel, it's 5 times points on travel, and then you have the American Express Gold with the 4 times points for supermarkets, 4 times points for restaurants. You can really earn a lot of points very, very fast with those 2 cards, that combo. And Chase doesn't have anything like that. Not right now, they don't. They have Chase Sapphire Reserve, which will give you some pretty good points. You can earn some points with that card, but other than that, they don't really have, like, if you have some of the business cards, I have the Chase Eaton card, so I get 5 times points at office supply store, so that's nice. I can go there and do some of my grocery shop, not like actual food groceries, but I can get like toiletries and stuff like that at Staples or at another office supply store. So when you think about it, yeah, I would go with the American Express Gold. It pretty much wins out in all the categories that I can think of. And then just the design of the card, that rose gold, it's not really for me, but that rose gold is pretty interesting looking, and definitely it makes an impression when you hand that to someone. It's a metal card. The Chase Sapphire Reserve is metal as well, but this is like an actual metal card, whereas Chase Sapphire Reserve has a metal. It's metal on the inside. It has a plastic coating, so when you hand it to someone, it is heavy, but it doesn't feel like it's metal. You have to kind of look at the edge to see that there's metal there. So I'd love to know what you guys think, though. Please post in the comments below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe for more, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.